Hello, coming to you once again on this Friday before the fifth Sunday of Lent. And an honest question that we can ask ourselves is, how is our Lenten journey coming along? At the beginning, we were perhaps intent on making certain sacrifices, giving up on things, increasing our works of prayer, of fasting, of penance. Perhaps by now we realize that we can't do it all, or we haven't even begun the journey. And so where are we? And so it's a good, honest question. And I think Lent is a good time to be honest with ourselves and where we find ourselves. And that's where the Lord goes with us. We're in the desert, thirsting, hungry, thirsting for goodness, thirsting for God's land. The gospel reading today really lends to that, I think, because sometimes when we're on the journey, we don't want to continue. We make our exits, or we think the rest stop is the journey, and so we rest at the rest stop and thinking that's it. I've been to Buc-ee's. I want to stay in Buc-ee's for a couple hours, but that's not the journey. And so we have to get on back on the road. One thing that stops us most of the time is the obstacles that pertains to the heaviness of sin. We can't continue because of our own guilt. We can't go on because of the past. The readings today, St. Paul to the Philippians tell us to forget the past. What is done is done. In God's abundant mercy, He forgives all. If we can allow the Lord to forgive us as we are truly forgiven, we can truly move on and be light on our feet once again. And so St. Paul encourages us that he strives to what is ahead. And so that is the journey that is ahead. This new Exodus that Isaiah was talking about. In the desert, the Lord makes a path for us, a highway for us to travel on. So that highway, that path is God's mercy and grace. And so that's what the lady in the gospel today experienced. Guilty, not guilty, but either way, she was put in front of the crowd as a guilty person. The Lord shows her an abundance of mercy. Of course, those around her felt the same guilt, but they did not accept God's mercy, and so they walked away. But this lady accepted God's mercy. Mercy and misery embraced in that moment. That's when she experienced God's path, God's mercy. And so may we experience that same mercy in this fifth Sunday of Lent, knowing that God loves us and wants us to be at rest with Him, to experience His favor. May God bless you and keep you, always in His care. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. God bless you.